Welcome to pvtexpressnews news channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. Yangzi is more celestial and interesting. Wear purple dress with Xiao. Liu transforms into a wedding scene. On every gorgeous occasion, there will be some people choose the most elegant build to win. Despite this, on the new Weibo night, honor to the most gorgeous picture in modeling. Not those people who follow the direction and wear yellow clothes. As can be seen, famous varieties do not determine the display effect. The yellow dress is very attractive though, but it is also at the stage of being sought after by fashionistas. But we have to admit, the colors Asians are used to are dull. It's troublesome to show off your skills in yellow clothes. Furthermore, the higher the degree of entry of yellow, the visual insight is more regrettable. Yangzi appeared in a purple-pink skirt. After shaping, Yangzi is also cute to another level. The figure is more material. This dress makes Yangzi extremely sweet. Outline Xiao is very attractive. Bridesmaid dresses are just like the wedding scene. That's great. As the saying goes, one thing can cover up all kinds of strange things. When we dress up nicely, if we need to make our character looks very good, then stay away from colors that show brown skin tones is crucial. The shadow of the skirt Yangzi wears is even more silly than the high contrast. More charming than many bright skirts. Charming bandage skirt and sleeves. Lots of flower-like enhancements around the edges. Can bring out elegance and radiant temperament. Clean body. You can simply expose your shoulders and neck. Make Yangzi's figure slimmer. It can also help you lose weight. The role of enhancing femininity. Wear a fashionable skirt. She needs to know which style is the slimmest. Because as long as the body looks good, come tall and straight. She looks serious at all times. Seeing purity up close. The innocent Yangzi attended a major occasion. I usually choose a cute dress. The skirt Yangzi wore this time is still a work of art. Flexible silhouette. High waist and flared skirt configuration. Enough to help a lady. Conceals the lack of mid-rise and hip curvature. Also a skirt that is more elongated than a traditional dress. Can also show longer legs. This skirt shows off your tall and long legs at the same time. There is no lack of brilliance, fashion, and femininity. Yangzi's body bends. Shoulders and neck are simply features of the cleansing program. People with long necks wear this skirt. Will be like a swan. Become more enjoyable and unpredictable. The smile is irresistibly sweet. When Yangzi chooses the color of clothes. Not as gentle as some of my peers. Despite this, when Yangzi wears a skirt, I still avoid those high purity tones that are too avant-garde. Choose more exquisite and pure varieties. Colors with a low and calm feel are darker than dark colors. White and dull colors are more novel, but they are usually not as good as gauze. The calming tones are so attractive. Ladies dressed in fashion can display a rich and dignified personality. The impact of age reduction is obvious and self-evident. More importantly, this tone is in line with the consistent Eastern style. Extraordinarily retro personality. Reduce immersion. You can also change the personality of certain tones. For example, although the skirt Yangzi wears has purple parts, but more pink. This kind of skirt is not only noble and exquisite in purple, and in terms of shape, there is also a tendency to be gullible. The silly feeling of Yangzi's style. It's also related to the fullness of the skirt. Suppose this sarong needs decoration. It's not hard to feel humble. However, if the improvement is too cumbersome, It also looks swollen when worn on the body. So when choosing a skirt style, don't obfuscate the details too much. The improvements to this skirt are only reflected in the sleeves and midsection. So the skirt presents an intricate and a sense of effortless reasonableness. On the decision to cut hair, Yangzi even combed her hair. Show ideal shoulder and neck curves. Many frivolous and fashionable ladies like Yangzi, currently in the stage of transforming style into design. Anyway, this doesn't mean giving up on the pursuit of patterns. If the fashionable tones at that time complement your personality, then the silhouette of the skirt is not too much. Select it. Also helps you create a sophisticated and chic look. Xiaozhan's fan time has expanded. Ant admits. Purchase Xiaozhan's underwriting code. Make life full of happiness and satisfaction. Recently, a report in China Monetary Weekly played a script. Chasing Xiaozhan and driving a game car. Dai spends more this year. Love life. Triggering widespread discussion among netizens. Since in this article, presenting the retirement life of the elderly, and depict their lives as more beautiful than those of young people. More energetic. Auntie while talking to auntie. While telling reporters that I like Xiaozhan recently. Very much like the ladies. I bought a lot of things that Xiaozhan likes. Whether you want it or not. Actually, I like them all. It seems that Xiaozhan's number of fans is going to increase to 7. Chasing stars is not just for young people yet. Elderly. I also joined this position unknowingly. What's important? They are more calm and lonely. Like this aunt. Support by watching dramas and purchasing. Let yourself maintain the same mentality as young people. And the essence of life after retirement. Adds infinite silliness and insight. And Xiaozhan is in every man or woman. And the appearance meets the requirements of the ants. Bad boy male stars can buy. Obtained through adolescent boys and girls. And this fashion that pursues all sentient beings doing their own thing. It will give them a fresh experience. Xiaozhan changed his mind and was born in an ordinary family. Received orthodox teacher education. Dress conservatively. This is the normal state of young people that ants yearn for. Worked in the company for several years. Xiaozhan has no scandals or hype. Just filming seriously and down to earth. Sooner or later, with strong works. Escape from a career slump. Despite her career advancement. But she didn't get carried away. Nor does she have any interest in the sexiness of her leisure career. All of these. Of course, it's all through the aunties. Favored and sought after. They have mastered the vicissitudes of survival skillfully. And used their personal feelings towards many people and things. Specific criticism. For features and. The ants also cooperated with Ace Army and Yu Shang. Got to know Xiaozhan. The role played by Xiaozhan in the play. Either gentle or arrogant. Let those in the country manipulate remoteness. The ants who deal with nuclear power money are deeply fascinated. Every time Xiaozhan officially announces his endorsement, he purchases miles. Every time a TV series is released. They have dominated important lists for a long time. The power of aunties can no longer be underestimated now. And the upcoming Dream of the Sea. 28 bars, navy coat, candied haws, mottled earthen walls. Winding alley. Will evoke feelings of surprise or displeasure in them. Remember, audience following is actually a mysterious thing. Since Xiaozhan's debut, even at the worst stage of being criticized, there are also endless, various long-term and unique people accepted the truth in him and guided him unconditionally and without reservation. Because Xiaozhan treats every drama with heart. It will definitely benefit the people of the world for a long time. And appreciate. 032-022 Xiao in the leisure circle continues to reach his peak. Alternate again when erupting. Today Deng Wei has been looking for. Each one is a small sign. The motive of the drama is Deng Wei's airport. Reuters bit leaked online. In video. Artists and managers once made bets through netizens. Big names expressed confusion. Deng Wei then responded by posting. Yesterday there were so many people at the airport. When I saw people gathering, the first reaction became, the gang gathered somewhere. The stage during the epidemic prevention period has become undesirable now. I became a protector of involved artists. And the protection of everyone on site. An airport order may be affected. Keep a perfect distance. After the failure of the communiqué, expression often becomes too serious. I'm very sorry. I apologize to everyone for my unfriendly behavior and the negative impact it caused. I will correct my mentality internally. Please draw together in the future. Maintain order in public places. Protect yourself during a certain stage of the epidemic. Regarding this so-called inflexibility, except for the fanatics, there are not many passers-by now. Purchased through channels and netizens. Since discovering, celebrities earn more than 2 million every day. Netizens suddenly felt that they were far away from the big names. In many circumstances, the most recent sentence is just one sentence. You have a few hundred yuan a month. Why should we sympathize with others? Can't sympathize with others. This can significantly weaken the actual emotions of many star-chasing netizens. Fix their leisure mentality. The distance between being sober and sober has widened a lot. From the perspective of big names in the past, there are fewer and fewer voices defending big names. And cash and fame. The gap is so big. How can there be such great empathy? Netizens eat melon, eat melon. Still eat melon, eat melon. Will still watch dramas. About to explode. Celebrities who post this will still remain constructive. However, after they discovered the flaw, it's easy to abandon them. Therefore, in a summer season and a 1-2 autumn, through netizens in the leisure circle, decided brand coffee have been revised and revised. For example, Zhang Lingyi. First, many netizens have always been fascinated by her and Egret's love. Quite achievable. But as soon as the hot search came out, her best friend's crazy fans disappeared instantly. Bet she may become the next peak. Netizens silently changed their expressions. For example, Zhang Wani. At the beginning, many netizens are interested in her and Yangzi's Sauvignon Blanc. Constructive comments. But now there are behind-the-scenes footage of men and women. Coming now. It's no longer the way you imagined. Netizens and many passers-by eat melons. Opposites are different overnight. He and the monitor lowered expectations. Another example is Chan Yue Yujin. Deng Wei, the second male lead in Reuters. Many netizens were surprised. I decided this guy looked cute in period costume. He later joined the second male 2D in Sauvignon Blanc. Many netizens are looking for his history. Robe styling points. However, when the new hot search appears, the favorability of many netizens also soared. The recognition of passers-by has also plummeted. In fact, the fanatics in the video are not crowded. Even the famous top anchor. Maybe I don't dare. In front of all kinds of fanatics. Adopt this mindset. One ready to explode. I almost had the idea I'd exploded. Many netizens. They all started looking for new artists with good looks. There are also Chen Zhiyuan, Li Yunrui, Yu Xingjia, Wang Hongyi, etc. They're all so calm. On the contrary, many top fanatics. Very honest to their fandom. Because in the leisure business, handsome guy and beautiful girl can order too much. The most humble and sincere is Nirvana. But peak sport is still peak sport. Even the male and female protagonists of Tsong Lanju. Agarwood is a bit of a scumbag male and female protagonist. There are also stars broadcast during the summer vacation. Han Jinxiu's male and female protagonists. Since this year, there are no tourists passing by Xiao anymore. Since the broadcast of the petition in 2019. And after becoming popular in the summer season, Xiao has been in the top role for 3 years. The facts are still impressive. Even though he basically suspended the range. Only suitable for nighttime activities other than theater. Tourists are still there. Still no one seems to be getting by in family leisure. In short, many netizens who follow celebrities and watch casual movies are more rational. They each have their own life. The star-chasing ecosystem. Not always as enthusiastic as before. Is Yangzi really moved? Lu Shui jointly bid farewell to Zhang Yuxi. Yangzi showed off her canine teeth. Feel great. Since the scandal broke out, artist Yangzi has always been calm and calm. Lived my own little life. Recently, Yangzi also posted a bunch of photos of her life. Promote your new progress to everyone. And her own pet dog appears in the photo. It also attracted public attention. In Yangzi's latest information, she posted 4 photos of private gatherings with her pets. At the same time, she expressed that my pet Piu has a lot of schedules. She wants to stay with her all the time. There is love between words. In this collection of photos, although Yangzi's side face is exposed, but she can look at her face no matter what. Although the photo channel is wonderful. But no matter. You can see the small rash on Yangzi's face. But apart from this flaw, overall condition of skin. Maintain endless smoothness. In another shot looking down at the camera, you can see her long thick eyelashes. Has the temperament of an animated girl? Same. It is very likely that you will see some problems with her double eyelids. Double eyelid crease. There is a white line that cannot be missed that runs through, showing ever-changing contrasts. I guess Yangzi should wear double eyelid stickers when taking photos. This will happen. Also in another photo, Yangzi's hairline suddenly became the focus. In the photo, Yangzi lowers her head and kisses her pet. This dead spot, directly exposing her broad brows. Yangzi didn't seem to see this problem either. So she deliberately lifted up all her hair colors. Make the hairline at the back more obvious. It's hard to say whether it's not highlighted or not. The direct result of Yangzi's consecutive appearances in Laojiaran dramas. The artist who made her go from being the #1 lord to a big star. The farther you go, the farther you go. Unexpectedly attracted some netizens. Criticized her hairline issue. And asked hairline fans to solve the problem. Netizens are paying attention to Yangzi's status. Also keeping an eye on her pets. When Yangzi and Lu Shui were supposed to be infatuated, some netizens expressed their disapproval of these two obsessed people. Generated a lot of insights. Such as similar body shape, similar canine teeth, similar photo base, similar rice dumpling bowl. In fact, even during their 2021 Mid-Autumn Festival celebrations, still photos taken. They all have similar foundations and similar firecracker props. More inadvertently, Yangzi said at the meeting in previous years, riding the Ferris wheel at night is the most thoughtful thing. And before the new year, the two met by netizens at an evening event party. Although Yangzi faces every possible means to prove, but he still denied it calmly. I won't go hard on this relationship either. Despite this, her resulting approach to photo shoots, Still a little annoying. In the photos Yangzi posted some time ago. Photo of her wearing sunflower glasses appear particularly prominent. The reason is that during the public day last year, Lu Shuai also took photos wearing a similar look. Even though there were netizens watching eating sweets at the same festival. But there are still some fans explaining online. Rough. It means that this is just a check-in prop for vacationers to take photos. To prevent the emotions from hearsay from maturing further. And now, Yangzi took a photo with a similar dog again. Aroused netizens' interest in eating sweets. Even some netizens directly posted a related photo. Wish both of them are online. Some netizens also strongly speculated. Yangzi's photos are based on her sweetheart's point of view. The photographer may be Lu Shuai. Considering Yangzi lives a basic life in Beijing, Lu Shuai is also busy recording new programs. Will return to Beijing on a public day. Just from the schedule, it looks like the two of them are currently in the same city. Some netizens revealed Lu Shuai took the initiative to find out her past life relationship and related to Zhang Yushi's farewell. Maybe that's why Yangzi is in a good mood recently. She habitually posts her status online. Her satisfaction cannot be expressed in words. Then again, Zhang Yushi is a conspicuous difference. He's either practicing or moving fast. Looks like he's turning pain into strength. Obviously both the subtleties and the schedule elements. It's hard to decide whether the two are suitable. One not in worship or true companions. Taking all factors into account. Only parties understand interpersonal relationships best. Xiao has the best sense of CP positioning. Zhao Lucy and Li Qin have a much better combination of authority. The egret's appearance was also eliminated. In the final phase of 2022, everyone generally looks forward to the fashion show. In addition to the actively spread Venus and Kanglin Ju, only Yu Guyao co-written by Xiao Zhan and Ren Min. A love story that fans are looking forward to. Before waiting for the final issue of Jade Bone Remote Control to arrive. About Xiao Zhan's CP positioning. And the artists we have collaborated with so far. There has been a lot of discussion on the internet recently. Like your thought process? Among the actors who have worked with Xiao Zhan, netizens almost unanimously agreed. Only Zhong Chushi has no sparks at all. Most netizens commented on Once Upon a Time in Ace Team. Maybe there is no past experience at all. The photo is rather awkward. Compare. Most effective minutes. The egret I saw is really harmless. Their appearance is absolutely unique. And every difference they have are very inconsistent. Many netizens also said Zhong Chushi feels that it is more suitable to play a tough guy in the workplace. Xiao Zhan plays the ant. Or an intern who has just entered the workplace is more suitable. Fit their character. Xiao Zhan's cooperation with Wu Xuanyi in Doluwa Dalu. There is no sense of dissonance now. She also has no age difference at all. However, netizens commented on the fundamental purpose of the decline in CP sense. But it's all because of the plot. There are relatively few romances between the two in Doluwa Dalu. So compare actresses in different dramas. CP obviously has less experience. Wu Xuanyi is a loser in this war. Lose earlier than the war. But the characters in Doluwa Dalu 2 are also very lovable. Mainly Wu Xuanyi. Many netizens said, I really hope the screenwriter can be there at that time. Upload more emotional scenes. Everyone thinks. If we add emotional scenes, I believe that this CP experience value will definitely explode in some places. Although Jade Bones has yet to be broadcast. But the recognition on the internet has gone too far. After all, what everyone has been waiting for. This is Qianli Xiao Zhan's blockbuster new work. the heroine of this exhibition. It's Rin Min, a brand new actor born in 1995. Although 30-year-old Xiao Zhan and Rin Min are 8 years apart. But judging from the trailers and stills released a few days ago, Xiao Zhan's outstanding appearance may be regarded as a partner. Young actors are also absolutely uncompromising. Yu Guyo is a masochistic love story. It's the sadomasochism between master and his apprentice. Adapted from the novel Zhu Yanjingzong's paintings. It's the stage of excessive sadism. Duo Hua gets married. Quartz accompanies Zhu Yan's growth. The story of two people working together to defend the Kongsang dynasty. Master Yu Yu is lively and cheerful. Cute and childish apprentice. This kind of CP experience. Often the unbeatable recipe for historical puppet theater. Although it is no longer broadcast. Netizens are very sure about this pair. It can be said that Xiao Zhan and Li Qin collaborated for 1/3. From the movie Zhu Xian to the TV series Your Highness Wolf. And then to the upcoming release of Sea of Dreams. Then to the solidity of CP. The tacit understanding between the two is also excellent. In His Majesty the Wolf, Xiao Zhan plays the second male lead Jichong. Although it is not an authentic CP. But the CP experience of two people in the same frame. Much higher than the male protagonist Wang Dalu. But because of the male and female protagonist in the dream. Although sooner or later we have to wait for authentic health. But the fashion in this show is so unsatisfactory. The handsome Li Qin wears very old-fashioned clothes. What works best for me is letting them play with each other in danger. Then they can do a cool drama. In the Ace Team. The magical cameo of the White Deer. Interpreted Gu Yingye's adolescent lover Hu Yang. Just a few minutes. Xiao Zhan and Bai Lu have each been on the latest hot searches. Many netizens said, this is the right experience for CP. Even Zhong Chushi's countless examples. Xiao Zhan and Bai Lu. It is also a CP combination that shines in the eyes of many people. But they didn't see the dangers of their cooperation. Both are great for dressing style. If they collaborated in a dress drama, that will definitely be a hit. Xiao Zhan and Zhao Lucy were there. Your Majesty has worked collectively before. But Xiao Zhan plays the second male lead Beitang Moran. Although she was not in a group with Zhao Lucy. Within Giving Up. Many photos of the same body in the play. Still made many netizens eat a lot of candy. I like this couple, they are full of CP. After the cooperation of My Majesty the Emperor, Zhao Lucy and Xiao Zhan have now become top stars. Direction. Many netizens still hope. The two have the opportunity to make the male and female protagonist healthy. Every one of them all are healthy ions. Regardless of whether it's Wanli's costume or not. The same fashionable candy puppy drama needs. Perfect for two people. Xiao Zhan and Yangzi are simply celebrities with great physiques. It's not difficult for the two of them to get together now. Gu, the man and woman played in The Rest of My Life, also fits Xiao Zhan. Image of taciturn. Plus natural and simple songs. A man or woman like student Lin Zhixiu. The same complete sense of CP. And after the two starred together in The Rest of My Life. Also became a good partner. They may chat privately on many occasions. Satisfaction after considering income. It's not surprising to be able to squeeze into the top circle of CP experience. When it comes to the actor who has the highest CP with Xiao Zhan. The only direction to cooperate with Chen Qingling. Wang Yibala is invincible. Hold on tight to the first lap. Bojun Isho is a classic couple. Although later with the abandonment of the crew and controversy, the possibility of two people being together is much smaller. But as long as two people are present at the same venue, CP sense although there are humans in the middle. But it makes fanatics happy. Except Xiao Zhan. Two dramas already within reach. The jade bone is far away in the sea in dreams. My same son starring Xiao. Maybe even in the near future. There is also a rigid positioning. The heroine may be very good. It can be by Baiha. The plot is about a brother and sister in the workplace. Yangzi appeared in a nightgown, pouting a cute and vicious mouth. Show off your skills with strength. Yangzi appeared in a dark night robe. Yangzi, who frowned slightly, looked charming and strange. She put her hands on her belly. Appears to be an angry young lady. She appears in different poses and take great photos of various shapes. Delightful photos presented individually make her look very pure and touching. Yangzi is a whimsical woman. I like to make trouble on weekdays. Prefer to make trouble when something unacceptable happens to her. She can handle herself constantly. Never go to work with emotions. She is very focused on her job. When he gets the content of a script, he will read it carefully from cover to cover. Remember the lines inside and try to sort out the words of the characters in the play. With strong acting skills and persistent acting soul, she took on this role really well. This usually makes people easier to get along with. Yangzi's appearance is not particularly outstanding, but he won everyone's sympathy with his extraordinary acting skills. This is an exhibition of a talented artist. Yangzi is currently very popular in the media. With every bit of her, she plays a role in every show, and used her superb disguise to show off her acting skills. Won the admiration and support of the crowd. Yangzi can choose to be in the media. Get firm traction. Rely on her unremitting efforts. Coupled with her free character, she completed her continuing acting career. She was once criticized as not suitable to enter the entertainment industry. People around her also encouraged her. Give up the career of an artist. In the voices of these questions, Yangzi's inner. The heart is firm. Don't show off. Her persistence in not turning around has kept her going until now. What's more, Yangzi now has shown what her regiment can do. No matter how long, she doesn't give in. She just makes a sincere effort. Go forward courageously. I accept that she will meet a better version of herself. Yangzi's personal experience. Let us know a reality. When we choose the right route, no matter how unbalanced we are, or how many people we put up with, none of us should surrender without question. We just need to approach slowly and cautiously, and keep moving forward. I accept that time and strength will tell. Now Yangzi has achieved herself. At the same time, I am becoming more and more confident. Good looks and acting skills. People who have denied her in the past have apologized for themselves. Thanks for her current achievements. Many people like Yandan. No doubt. This is related to Yangzi's shaping and thinking of work. Are inseparable. Yandan, played by Yangzi, is cute from the beginning. But the leisurely correspondence aroused deep feelings. Such great pain. She is at ease. In the end, under Ying Yuan's light, jumped off the roof truss. She would rather not forget Ying Yuan. Wanchuan has been fighting for nearly 900 years. Thinking of Ying Yuan. Even so, in the human world, he met Tang Zhou, the founder of demonism. During the reincarnation, she developed deep feelings for each other. But Yandan regained his memory with a kiss. But she would rather not cherish her anymore. So she decided not to remember her. She will always remember her. Have seen Chi-Chi's Lioli. When I saw Chi-Chi, I thought Chi-Chi was really handsome. So I'm looking forward to this drama. I also read the first book. I really like Tang Zhou. This pretentious little devil. Tracker. Seeing the eye-catching Emperor Ying Yuan, Emperor Xuanye of Tang Zhou dynasty. Really shocked. When I see him, The job they play. When the subtlety of the work is so great. I really like this show. Then I started to fan Chi-Chi. Became a member of the Seventh Nation. I gradually discovered that she is really charming. When I saw Kikolo Agarwood as Dan. Foot hurt. I will continue recording tomorrow. I feel really bad seeing this. So I gave Agarwood Rudin a high score. Everyone will be in this world. Going through life's problems. Artists too. Even though they made a ton of cash. But that's exactly what they paid. Always support him. I think he will convey it in a year. I used to like watching Little Monkey TV. I like the hustle and bustle of Yandan. Ing Yuan's circumstances and limitations. Tangzhou's positive side and Yumo's friendliness and safety. Their lives in the human world. Similar to our traditional life. Dear and companions. Everyone is lively. Normal and warm. Agarwood is a piece of cake. Agarwood paintings are so cute. For one who has given up any. Pretending to watch the show for a long time. For those who are sleepy. This drama gets me into overdrive. I do not know why. Countless people say that the plot is outdated. New for over 2 years. I have watched the Peach Blossoms for 3 lifetimes. The same Peach Blossom. It seems. Peach Blossoms are crucial to the excitement of fairy tale dramas. However, this drama does not. It uses brilliant ginkgo. When I saw the scenery of Dia before, so beautiful that it makes me numb. I was touched all of a sudden. Plus different Chinese styles. Very eye-catching from a distance. The feeling came out all of a sudden. Cured my aesthetic fatigue. No doubt. Their love was no longer complimentary from the beginning. Yingluo chose to surrender to Yandan for the sake of the 6 realms. Yandan is the most effective. I hope Yingluo can give him a solution. But after a period of difficulty, their love was subsequently reciprocated. In the end, the 2 of them succeeded. Store Jiat Songshan together. 03 characters in Xiaozhan's drama stay in an internet cafe. The boss informed the participants. A-list heavyweight celebrities at home are here. Xiaozhan's photo shoot of the sun has me is becoming more and more popular. Although everyone will not use the original script. Come and experience the cutting-edge photography development of this TV series. But due to the changing lifestyle, you can still take a peek. Shangyang performed in Xiaozhan's way. It has been sinking for a while in the early stage. After all, this matter happened when he first entered the workplace. It's not that easy anymore. So when he was down, this is really a turning point. Route enthusiasts may not understand. What will happen to Xiaozhan during the entire filming process? But since this is a modern drama, although enthusiasts are not privately looking for, but it may be through the internet. Rumors from passers-by. For example, October 9th. There are probably internet cafes near Xiaozhan's shooting locations. Why does everyone understand? Now. It's no longer because the scene appeared during the filming process. It's not because the crew leaked the news. It's a letter from the internet cafe owner to the participants. You need to realize. For teenagers who are addicted to the internet, internet cafes are open almost 24 hours a day. And many people choose to play club poker in internet cafes. To access your computer at any time. If there is something wrong with the internet cafe, conscientiously inform participants in advance, so that they won't be able to use the computer when they come. So many people noticed. The internet cafe owner sent a note to the attendees. Announcement, 8 a.m. to 2200 hours p.m. on October 9th. Internet cafes can have an A-list celebrity shoot. Participants who want can visit any other store. Continue to consume. As for who this A-list celebrity is? in a group chat between boss and participants. It became another way of saying Xiao. Thus, Xiao's itinerary for the day can also be made known to the entire network. Honestly, the way everyone sees the boss. Right concern. Everyone can experience the fun. After all, the way Xiao called. Xiao fans. Already given your business solutions. Basically anywhere Xiao has been. The couples checked in very satisfied. From their personal artist. Get equal fashion. As long as the boss makes money quietly. Will not hype. Xiao's face. Everyone is satisfied. Xiao went to an internet cafe to film a movie. Will internet cafe companies be anxious about the future? Italian coffee shop and noodle shop in Chongqing. The bakery that Xiao visited. Fans are quickly testing. I hope I can take a stroll on the streets that Xiao walked. In this regard, how many tons of income does it bring to traders? Most effective trader. I clearly realize. Although Xiao went to an internet cafe for filming, Shen Yang is played. But this domestic heavyweight celebrity. But it also made Xiao's lover very excited. Although my nervous head is a lot bigger. But what Xiao said is that he will pay the bill honestly. Although far from an authentic script. Consistent with rumors spread online. But the reason why Shen Yang came to the internet cafe. It's because he has a bad character. Still want to stay in the internet cafe? I'm afraid it will be October 9th. Shen Yang will finish all the scenes in the internet cafe. It's over before the filming is finished. There is a high chance that it will happen again in the future. Then take this internet cafe solution. Give it to the lover of almighty things. If you need to go to an area where Xiao plays games, there is usually a way. After all, the boss has a good character. The surrounding environment is also good. Otherwise, it would be too bad for Chen Yang to stay in an internet cafe. Maybe I won't choose this restaurant again now. I want to win more and more. I also hope that Xiao, a top domestic heavyweight celebrity, can be diagnosed by adults. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.